All right, everyone, we're back here, right here on Twitch TV. Did a little bit of resizing here of the screen. We kind of took out those little gray areas. And it wasn't that much of a big deal, but I figured, well, if we can just take those out, that'd be great. I wanted to make this a two-part video, mainly because the setting up of the recruiting board is going to take quite a bit of time. And I want to, and I'm gonna need notepad here. And hmm, you know, oh, so I guess I'm just gonna have to write down my team needs. I didn't even think of that. But anyway, uh, I also wanted to double check to make sure I wasn't basically doing an hour of over an hour of, say, rambling on. That would not look good. So I'm just going to go ahead and save the dynasty one more time because I do this out of habit. Georgia State. Georgia State. Uh, Even though I may have already done it, I do this out of habit mainly to keep myself fresh and reminded that it's already done. So let's see what the AD has to say. Okay, Coach Cook, fall's here, and you know what that means. Time to play some football. Yeah, well, first things first. Red shirt guys. Again, anybody 64 or lower gets red shirted who has not used up their red shirt year. Okay. That means he gets red shirted. He gets red shirted. He gets red shirted. Okay. Okay. Cannot red shirt him. Okay. Can I red shirt him? No. He gets red shirted. I don't think I can red shirt him. And I can't redshirt this guy. Nor this guy. Nor this guy or this guy. Defensive tackle. I'll redshirt that guy, but he's so far down in the overall rating. I don't even know if he's going to be around to see his senior year. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. He's a sophomore. I might just redshirt anybody. 65. 64 or lower. Okay. Kicker. Punter. All positions. Okay, quarterback. Michael James barely escaped redshirt. Okay. Just to go over this again. Anybody who is lower than 64 or lower, regardless of class level, will be redshirted. Unless they've used up their redshirt year. And they will only make the team only because I don't have any real reason to cut them. Okay, center, left guard, left tackle, left guard, center, right guard. I think I covered everybody, but I think I'll do that with all of my dynasties. Anybody who's 64 or lower, regardless of class level, assuming they have not used up their redshirt year, will get redshirted. I think that's a pretty good rule of thumb. All the way across. Especially the Virginia Tech one. Where if you're not at least a 70, you stand almost no chance of making the starting squad. Unless there's guys below you. Unless everybody else is below you. Okay. I love that. Kevin Graves, the JUCO. All right. Again, I'll save it here because technology is unforgiving. Georgia State. When technology goes boom, it doesn't care about what you've done. Ooh, just splashed some water on my leg. It's cold. Let's see a brief look at the depth chart, and before we go into the custom scheduling, Adam Ewing will start again. He'll get the start this year at quarterback. Oh, no, 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 no. Georgia State. Adam Ewing, quarterback. Quarterback. Adam Ewing, number 18. He's followed up by E.J. Hollins, who is followed by Michael James. Halfback, Aaron Coleman, the freshman. He gets the start. Robert Williams, the senior, will be the backup. And if Coleman if Coleman chokes, I will not hesitate to put him in. Brian Carlton is the freshman. He's the third stringer. And Alex Walker is the fourth stringer. Of course, Walker's the fullback, too. Number 2 fullback. Anthony Hall, the senior. The freshman, Alex Walker. Joe Garrett, who's a tight end. There you can see Tom Smith, wide receiver. Some of these guys will make the starting squad. I think Harvey probably will be the only one to not be on the list. Of course, he's a tight end anyway. Brad Williams, Joe Garrett, Steve Clay, and if all these guys go down, then you got Harvey. Left tackle, Josh Barnes, Willie Marshall, Chad Denham, in that order. Left guard, Cedric Bell. Bell, of course, the senior. Freshman, Willie Marshall. And Chad Denham. Denman. Larry Long, the senior at center. Willie Marshall, the right tackle. And Chad Denman, the left tackle. Right guard, Dane Jefferson. He gets the start. Right tackle, Willie Marshall. Third stringer is left tackle, Chad Denman. Right tackle, the natural position, Andre Turner. And then followed by that up by Willie Marshall, the right tackle, the left tackle, Chad Denman. Left end, Cameron Mason. He's followed up by two right end, right ends, Chris Johnson, the freshman, and T.J. Rivera, the sophomore. Perry Wiggins, the right end. Chris Johnson, Perry Wiggins, the senior. Chris Johnson, the freshman. T.J. Rivera, the sophomore. Defensive tackle, all natural positions. Jesse Cox, Richard Bell, Rusty Dodds, and Cox, the senior. Richard Bell, the junior. Rusty Dodds, the sophomore. Steve Turner, the junior, and the senior Ryan Bennett. We really, I think, kind of improved that defensive tackle. Left outside linebacker, sophomore Leonard Jones. Senior Ira Banks, the impact player. He'll probably get in on some schemes. And Devin Green. Middle linebacker, Ryan Washington, the freshman. Gets the starts on the left outside linebacker. Ira Banks, who's the impact player. I'm not going to sub him out. I'm just not going to do that yet. I want to see how everything works out in the season. Devin Green is the middle is number 3, followed by Nick Robinson, number 4. Right outside linebacker, Malik Ratliff, the sophomore. Yeah, he gets the start. Ira Banks, the left outside linebacker, and the middle linebacker being Devin Green. Now let's go back up to the left outside linebacker. Yeah, see, that's how much depth there is in linebacker. Freshman Ed White, where you got the impact player playing second string. We'll have to see. The linebacker position should get real interesting this year in 2014. Freshman Ed White gets the start at cornerback. Anthony Williams, the sophomore. He's followed by Anthony Williams, the sophomore. Brad Larson at number 3. Number 4, Alex White. Number 5, Kevin Graves. Of course, he's a strong safety. Free safety. Mark Gibson, the sophomore. Followed by the junior Kevin Graves. And remember, Graves is the JUCO. So he got everything all transferred over. And Shannon Robinson, the freshman. He is number 3. Strong safety. Marcus Holliday, the freshman. He beat out Kevin Graves, the JUCO. and Scott Robinson, Shannon Robinson rather, um, at the who takes up number 3. The kicker. I get 3 kickers. Curtis Moore, number 9. Patrick Pierce, number 49. In case he's a punter. And the backup, should it come down to that, and he'll probably also do the place holding, is Adam Ewing, the punter. Patrick Pierce, everything is pretty much the same except for, Patrick Pierce is the punter. He's followed by Curtis Moore and the placeholder slash quarterback, Aaron Ewing. Kick returners. Senior Robert Williams leads things off. He is followed by Aaron Coleman, the freshman, Ed White, the freshman, freshman Tom Smith, and sophomore Brad Larson. That could get very interesting too. Punt returner, pretty much the same. Kickoff specialist, Patrick Pierce. Aaron, Curtis Moore, and Adam Ewing. The LS person, Cedric Bell, the left guard. The right guard, Dane Jefferson, and Andre Turner, the right tackle. So that is the depth chart. Again, since science is unforgiving, I will go into the saving mode here. Georgia State. Georgia State. Now, I will set up the recruiting board. Okay. No, I don't want to. I want to just skip right to recruiting. I don't want to create a prospect. Okay, team needs. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is where I find out the team needs. I'm just going to write these down. Because I forgot to bring up Notepad. So you'll forgive me while I do this. The Georgia State team needs. Okay. For 2015, we're going to need the following: one punter, one center, one fullback, and one halfback. I just love it when the team needs get easier. Punter, no states. Center, one fullback. Oh my goodness. Halfback. Ah, 5 stars. Okay. And that's all there were. On 11 prospects. Okay, punter. Tendency, any. We'll try the pipeline first. One match. The game will likely throw others at me too. A center. Thirteen matches. Unless I be his deal breaker. Okay, mama's boy. Okay. Oh, let's see. He's got Texas, Alabama, Notre Dame, LSU, and Florida. These skills. Yeah, there's his skills and all that other stuff. Pitch info. Program tendency. Oh, yes. Conference prestige, very high. Television exposure. He wants his face on television. Oh, my. Versus somebody else. Pitch information. I'm gonna go with about the first 1,000 or so, because my board is still only about half full, unless I start dropping in the 2 stars. And I wanted to stay above 60. Let's see, 69, 70. Yeah. Added 8 prospects. So now I need a fullback. Really? Okay. Well, the other game, the game will throw out 14 more, so I'll be good to go there. So we'll just scout these guys for what they're worth. Probably get to all of them. Who knows? By the way, anybody in the chat room? Oh, Daddy, Joey. Huh. Well, hopefully the high school season will get you up a little bit. Yeah. Javier. First impression is everything, guys. I'll skip Willie Lewis. Now when they get an 80 to scout, I can use as many 70s and 80s as I can get my freaking hands on. Georgia State. Georgia State. Alrighty. Now, redshirted players set up the recruiting board. Now let's see what sort of schedule I got. Oh my goodness. I'll let Texas Tech. Don't like Old Dominion. Now, let me see here. C minus. Yeah. I might trade Texas Tech. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see who I got. Can I get Georgia Tech? That takes care of Georgia. No, I don't. Let me see here. Hmm. Let's see. Georgia. If I can get Georgia the following week, oh, I still want Georgia. I don't mind Georgia Tech week 2. Well, let's see. I'll make week 4 open. Ah! Well, I'm gonna have to take out. Oh no! I want Georgia. I'll take NIU. Wait a minute. What's in week 8 that I can get? UConn. No, not Georgia there either. Can I get Georgia the same week as NIU that I had NIU? Can I do it? No. Got an extra conference game if I want it. I want Georgia. But it's not going to let me have it. I got another open date. Week 10. Why do I get so many open dates? What's up with that? I mean, seriously, what is up with that? Number 9. And what is up with having one after Cincinnati? I mean, really, Cincinnati? Uh, I'll take the one open date and go into Georgia Tech. Go into the season guns a blazing. Let's see what ranked opponent do I get. No, just Boise State, North Carolina. I really don't want an Old Dominion there. See, what are my choices there? I get number 23, Auburn. Let's see if Auburn gets hot and they get ranked. I don't know. Hmm. Colorado State. Hmm. Da, 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 da. I could take Air Force if I wanted. Say, I don't know if I want to take Air Force. Ay, I think I'll just leave it as it is, minus Georgia Tech. Because we're not, because we're in a situation where the hunter has become the hunted. And I don't want to bite off more than I can chew because of that. So we'll check the home versus away at Georgia Tech. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like 3 road games. 3, 4, 5. No, at 2, 3, 4. Versus UTEP. And we're open, and we go against Cincinnati. Okay, 6, 7. C minus. Yeah, these are locked. I kind of like that because I play a ranked opponent on the road. The only one of the year we play them on the road. And it's a rival. The only one we have. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. So there's the schedule, folks. So there is the schedule. The 2014 schedule. Folks. And I will take a short screenshot and I will then start the football season. This way I can put this out on Twitter. So I'll take a short screenshot real quick. I just had to take some screenshots of the upcoming season for the Georgia State Panthers right now. So this, as soon as I grab the USB cord here for the phone, here it is. Plug the phone in to the mic jack, although I will not do that right away. No need to do that yet. So there you see it, the 2014 schedule. Uh, Fortunately, I messed up here and I would make okay. Now just to double check and confirm here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are all conference games. I have no say in those. 5, 6, 7. Home games. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 5, 6, 7. 7 home games. 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Let me see if I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should make the Northern Illinois one at. Okay. You know what? It's not going to change from a C minus no matter what I do. So I'll just keep the screenshots, and I'll just say the only revision being the start, being at Northern NIU rather than versus NIU. Well, at least there's now an equal number of road games to home games. I probably could have made Georgia Tech a home game, but what was it going to do to the overall rating, to the overall grade? Answer: nothing. That's the thing. It wasn't going to do a thing. So I had to consider that. Preseason all conference times 4. And no, I don't expect this to be ranked. So we'll go ahead and we'll save the dynasty here. Georgia State. Georgia State. We'll just go ahead and I'll just keep the video going while I go through recruiting here. Because I'm sure you guys want to see how much we've improved. Add the leader. Yeah, he's proven himself to be, so far anyway. Now, let's see. $5,500 points already. I'm just going to start out with the I should do team needs first. Instead of just all positions. This should not be a problem. As again, we just simply go through recruiting here. I want to show you guys just how well Alrighty. Oh, he's not even considering us. Well, let's see. He's how about if I talk to this guy with a scholarship? Maybe that'll get his attention. Oh, why isn't that checked off? Because I get 5,500. Oh, I offered. Okay, I gotta get used to that. I at least offered him a scholarship. That gets his attention. It should. Because, how can you express, how can you put points in somebody who doesn't even have any interest in you? Really? Okay, Georgia State. Georgia State. And we will, for those of you watching on Twitch, to get the CSU Rams dynasty started. That will not be hard at all. And there you can see the games, the kickoffs and stuff. Sunbelt, yeah, nobody plays. I don't know why that is. At number 15, Georgia Tech, which, knowing the rankings, could be significantly lower, or higher. Now I will begin gameplay of the 2014 season in my off week of playing NHL and NBA. This is the dynasty that you will be seeing me play when I'm not playing NHL 15 or MLB The Show. And we'll save the dynasty here. So since technology is unforgiving, Georgia State, Georgia State, and we obviously do not want to lose any progress. Now this is until I get reasonably caught up with my other two dynasties. Yeah, no love lost. Now let's see how much we've improved. And we're still D's. Georgia Tech. Yeah. Georgia Tech is also nothing and nothing. They get us and the rest of it. There you can see their schedule there. Our rating has gone up to 65. Remember, we were a 60 going into 2013. Now we're up at 65. Not bad. I mean, yeah, it's still Georgia State still pegs the needle, or Georgia still pegs the needle. And yes, see, Herbie, of course, is pulling for the Yellow Jackets to win. But, hey, it's an improvement. That's what matters. So we'll save it again just to make sure it's saved. Georgia State. So we went up 5 points overall. That is not bad. Not bad at all. That's fabulous, in fact. Better than I thought we would do. So anyway, that's it for the Georgia Tech dynasty for now. Again, as I said, I will be playing this game, this dynasty, when I'm not playing NHL or MLB. Until I get up to about the 20, or well, when the other two and the other dynasties are playing their games. I think it was a 2018 that'll be going on now. Yeah. Yeah, but that'll be a slow process. Slow. So with that, and this will be, again, a YouTube only thing because, there are far more followers of NCAA Football 14 on YouTube than there are on Twitch right now. So you want to watch me play the Georgia State Panthers dynasty, hit me up on YouTube. Just search for. I'll actually put the YouTube channel in the show. Well, can't really put it in the show notes. But leave me a message on Twitch, and I will get you the YouTube. I got to work on doing those side panels, doing the panels there. That would help out a lot. But anyway, as this game again will be migrated exclusively to YouTube now, because this game is just too old for number one, too old for Twitch for number one, and number two, there aren't that many followers and people who play the game on Twitch on a regular basis. Unlike Madden, where you see people on there every day playing this game, they're playing a Madden, because of course Madden is still new. I imagine if there was an NCAA game put out last year, there would probably be quite a few people playing it. But there's not. So there you have it. Georgia Tech Dynasty. It's all coming up, which will be on YouTube, as well as my other dynasties from here on out. Till next time, everybody, this is Bak Patu saying peace.